Hi, and welcome to the Balancing Act New York edition. I'm Montel Williams. We're bringing you community stories and introducing you to businesses and people who are making a difference. So let's see who's making a difference right here in your neighborhood.
On this episode of The Balancing Act, understanding your rights in credit reporting. Take a peek at a unique approach to fitness that is fun, safe, and effective. See luxurious clothing designed for those who love color. Experience the magic of the performing arts. Plus lots more. Today on The Balancing Act.
Up first, a story not to be missed.
Have you ever tried to get a mortgage, loan, rental, or even a job, but have been denied due to inaccurate, misleading, or false information in a credit or background check report? Consumer reporting mistakes happen, but quickly identifying and correcting these errors is crucial. A lawyer can provide invaluable assistance in this process, ensuring your consumer reports are accurate and your rights are protected.
A consumer reporting mistake is a piece of data about you in your background check or credit report that is patently false and incorrect, which can cause you to be denied significant financial opportunities, such as renting a house, getting a loan, or even getting a job. The most common types of consumer reporting mistakes are data that doesn't even belong to you. It belongs to a completely different person. Mixed data is when you have information about a completely different consumer on your report. Every American has one combination of a first name, last name, date of birth, and social security number. Using all four of those criteria, there's only one person that can match those qualifiers, but they have very loose matching algorithms. And so long as you have a similar first name to somebody else, a similar last name to somebody else, all that data can get mixed up, and you could end up having somebody else's information on your report. And that information can be very harmful to your credit report. Sometimes consumers get mixed up with people who are deceased. If that happens to you, your credit score will fall to 0 and you will not be able to get approved for anything at all. Identity theft is one of the most popular crimes of the modern era. They will take your information and apply for various loans, credit cards, car loans, and that will show up on your credit report. And there are laws there to protect you to ensure that that data should not be on your consumer report.
These errors can significantly impact an individual's credit score, background check, or overall financial and emotional health.
An error in your report can cause you to have a lower score, and with a lower score, you can be denied altogether. And even if you're not denied and are approved, you could be paying higher interest rates or be given a lower credit limit. So if you're applying for a job and your report says that you committed a crime when in reality it wasn't you, you can be denied for that job. If you're applying for an apartment and a false eviction record comes out that's not yours, you're likely going to be denied for that. And if you're applying for a car loan, a credit card, or a mortgage, and there's debt on the report that does not belong to you, you're likely going to be denied for that opportunity as well. So if you were denied for one of these opportunities because of one of these mistakes, you have a right to ask them for the report that they based their decision on. And on the report, you'll see what belongs to you and what doesn't. Generally, they're also supposed to give you a notice of adverse action, which tells you why you were denied. If you see on this notice that you were denied because of a reason that is not true, you should contact a lawyer and get help immediately. The best thing to do is to check your credit report periodically before you want to apply for something, to take a preventative measure. And the best way to do so is to use some of the free credit monitoring apps, or to get your credit report for free, which now you're entitled to get once a week from annualcreditreport.com.
Through legal advice and litigation, the lawyers at Consumer Attorneys will protect your rights and hold companies accountable.
The Fair Credit Reporting Act regulates consumers' data and gives you the right to a 100% accurate report, and also regulates who can see and how they can access that report. Most importantly, it allows you to work with an attorney without any out-of-pocket costs to get mistakes in your report fixed. And best of all, the company that you sue is the one who has to pay your attorney's fees, and not you.
Research shows that over 1/3 of adult consumers find errors in their consumer reports. It's time to change that.
Our law firm has helped thousands of consumers restore their credit, their name, their reputation, and their background reports, causing them to get approved for the financial opportunities they once lost out on. Working with consumer attorneys, we will hold your hand through the entire process. We will hold the bad guys accountable. We're gonna get your report fixed. We're gonna get you compensated. And best of all, you won't have to pay us a dime. The companies who made the mistake are responsible to pay your attorney's fees, which means we will never charge you upfront for anything. It's gonna be the responsibility of the company who made the mistake to pay us and to make you whole. I got into this because I wanted to help people and I want them to make them feel safe, seen, and heard. I want consumer attorneys to be that place where consumers can turn to get that help, to get that mistake fixed, to get that job back, to get that apartment, to get that loan, so you can get your life back on track.
To learn more about consumer attorneys, visit the website at consumerattorneys.com or see the segment again on thebalancingact.com.
We all know how important staying healthy is. Check out our next story.
What do you know about martial arts? Are you aware that it can teach you much more than just self-defense? Woman-owned and woman-led Taecole Tae Kwon Do and Fitness is a safe, caring, and educational environment with tools and programs readily available to actively encourage growth.
I had a sister-in-law that did martial arts, and she showed me a couple of moves one day in a park, and I just fell in love with the movement and what it did for me from the inside out. Martial arts has benefited me mentally and physically by keeping me on track. Women are just as capable as men. We can accomplish anything that any other person can accomplish. It is very important that Taecole is a safe haven for children, particularly because I grew up in poverty and I did not have a safe place to go where I can be mentored and cared for.
Martial arts, in particular Taecole Tae Kwon Do, offers a wide array of benefits encompassing physical, mental, and social aspects.
We have a very good student retention at Taecole. We have children that start at 3 and they stay all the way through college. Taekwondo is not just about kids. Taekwondo can help any adult get back on track and understand that if we don't take care of ourselves, we're not going to be able to do the best for our children.
Your wellness journey isn't something that you should go on alone. Including a health coach enables you to stay on track.
Athletes need to optimize their health. If they want to perform to their best, then we do that through proper nutrition, proper exercise. A lot of clients and athletes, they're dealing with some health issues. Those things can be improved greatly through lifestyle behavior modification. The way I motivate my clients is through my enthusiasm for what I do. I meet my clients where they're at. I walk with them through their journey. Having clearly defined goals is essential because without those goals, we're just spinning our wheels. A certified primal health coach has been certified under the Primal Blueprint. One of the things that anybody can do is begin to substitute their processed foods for more whole, nutrient-dense foods. That way we're fueling our body. Another suggestion is improving our social connections.
Working with Ray really helps complete the mold of Taecole. I work with children and then he can come in and then he picks up with the parents.
What I love about working here at Taecole Tae Kwon Do is that you see the kids come in and how they're all over the place. They need self-control. Within 3 to 8 classes, they're able to use self-control and understand what it means. When I first started here, I was much heavier and I ended up losing about 25 pounds and feeling excellent. I used to be very shy and quiet and I felt like my words didn't matter. But coming here, I learned that everyone has a voice and we need to use it. Women benefit from Taekwondo and fitness because as we age, it's harder to lose weight and it's harder to stay fit. There are 3 positive things that I see have changed a lot of the kids that come here. Self-control, confidence, and self-esteem. My 3 boys grew up here starting at 5 years old. They all became black belts. They all were instructors here.
Been here for 5 years and I've really progressed mentally and physically. Before I started this, I was really overweight and I had medical problems like high cholesterol. Taecole has impacted my life greatly and has actually become a part of my life.
Maggie Messina is also helping to bring equality to female athletes around the world.
I created an organization called Swerve for Change to help others change direction. Female Fighters Matter 2 is a movement that I created because I was tired of going into these martial art events and seeing the inequality for women. Female Fighters Matter 2 made history at an event when there was a martial arts tournament that the women were actually paid more than the men.
Taecole Tae Kwon Do and Fitness is about transformation, one person at a time.
I recently released my new book called Tattered Laces, A Sister's Promise. It's a book that I wrote on behalf of my 3 siblings that I lost tragically. Tattered Laces is not just the book. It's a call to action. Regardless of where you come from, you can be a contributing part of society. There were times when I just couldn't understand why so much hardship. And I came to the realization that it was my job to use those experiences to be part of the change.
To learn more about Taecole Tae Kwon Do and fitness, visit the website at taecoletkd.com or see the segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Time for a little self-beautification? Our next story has just what you need.
Active and busy lifestyles can dictate what women wear. However, high fashion for people on the go is attainable. It's important to look for comfortable fabrics and functional designs that accommodate movement and various activities without sacrificing style.
SKCreations LLC, Sharon A Creations, was born out of my love for textiles and vibrant colors. I started the company not only as a way to be able to explore my creative passion, but also to provide others who wanted something that is unique and express their individuality. I've always worked alone, and it's really because I have a constant desire to create. So it's nice to be able to do it on my own because I have no limits. My clothes are designed primarily for people who are very much like me. We don't want to blend in. We want something that is very unique, that says who we are. You can find fashion from bargain basements to high-end fashion houses. But of course, not everyone is able to afford the high end. The nice thing about SK Creations is that I can offer something for those who are looking for something high end, but also those who want something that is not going to break the bank.
SK Creations LLC has design pieces that blend timeless elegance with contemporary trends and one-of-a-kind designs.
Fashion, design, and textiles are my passion because I think that the outer expression of who you are is very important. People see you before they know who you are. And I'm very passionate about having something that makes people not only look good, but feel good. My digital art can come about in many different ways. Oftentimes, my designs start with a sketch or a doodle of an abstract design. I am really, first and foremost, most interested in the fabric and what the design is going to look like on fabric. Once I have something in mind, I just get on my computer and I come up with something that I really like. Then I'll decide what kind of item I'd like to see that pattern on. I customize everything from head to toe. I do reversible bucket hats. They're unisex. I design sneakers. I have activewear, luxury women's wear, and I'm actually wearing one of my outfits, and this is part of the Sharon Kaiser collection, and this is a New Dawn design. I also customize accessories. I do handbags, crossbody bags, as well as what I call hold-all carry bags. They are perfect for every day or for weekend trips. I also customize enamel lapel pins. I create designs specifically for the pins. They've been very popular, and I actually have several of those designs sold in the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture in Washington, D.C. My designs often appeal to both women and men. I had a customer who purchased a crossbody bag that featured my original designs, and it happened to have matching pouches as part of a set. And she loved it so much that she then asked if I could create a design that her husband might like. So I created this design. It's titled Salsa Jam. It's showing a jam session, which is something that her husband does on a regular basis. I designed the pouches in multiple sizes, and when she gave them to him, he immediately started putting all of his things in them.
By infusing each collection with positive messaging, SK Creations LLC aims to uplift and inspire the people who wear their clothing.
The themes of my designs all have a positive bent to them, and I think that when anyone wears them, that positive feeling surrounds them as well, and they're going to feel very good about them. So not only are they going to look good, but they're going to feel good. This is my piece design. I have printed it on a bomber jacket, which is unisex. The theme is something that we all strive for, especially considering all the strife in the world today. This infinity design comes in multiple colorways, but I have it printed onto activewear. And the thing about the theme of infinity is when you feel like you can do anything. It gives you confidence, and you just feel like the world is your oyster. So New Dawn 4 is actually just an expression of creativity and uniqueness and love. New Dawn really means that no matter what you're facing, if you focus on the positive, if you see beyond today, then you know a new dawn is coming. Clothing actually speaks for you. It's the first thing that anyone sees, whether they know anything about you or not. And I feel that even if you're someone who doesn't prefer to speak, your clothes can say it all for you. And I feel if you look good, people are going to feel good about interacting with you right off the bat.
I actually had attended a fashion show where Sharon was showing her creations on the runway. And I was so excited about what she had sent down the runway that I approached her, we started a conversation, and we are going into our 3rd year of working together. Sharon's work is very much wearable art. The moment that it touches the model, it just takes on a new life and a new form. And the way that it flows, the dynamism of it is just such a joy to shoot. I really love the Sharon Kaiser collection. It just exudes such elegance. It was very fun to shoot, and it was such a joy to produce that. If you don't have a sense of joy, a sense of mirth with the clothes that you're wearing, then I don't think personally, someone who's worked in this industry, it's fashion. You have to bring something to the table, and I think Sharon does that very masterfully.
Stunning fabrics and original designs ensure that your wardrobe remains relevant and stylish over time.
My future plans for SK Creations include expanding my lines to include more unisex items or even items for men. While I have incorporated some unisex items in recent years, I still have a long way to go. SK Creations is special to me, and it is important to me that I am able to provide things regardless of where someone is, regardless of what someone does. They can wear something that I've designed and it will make them smile, which also makes me smile.
To learn more about SK Creations LLC, visit the website at skcreations.com or see the segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Want to try something new in your community? Here's some inspiration.
Nestled in the heart of Rahway stands a beacon of artistic excellence, a place where imagination knows no boundaries and emotions come alive on stage and screen. Are you ready to experience the magic of the performing arts? Come join us as we visit the incredible Union County Performing Arts Center.
The mission of the Union County Performing Arts Center is to provide high-quality programming and entertainment. We want it to be educational, diverse, and exciting to watch. The UC PAC opened to a huge gala on October 16th, 1928. In 1985, it became the Union County Arts Center. In 2008, the County of Union purchased it. Since then, been the Union County Performing Arts Center. Rahway, New Jersey is a thriving arts community. It is ranked number 2 among small communities by USA Today. And the UC PAC is the anchor to the Rahway Arts Park District. The UC PAC believes strongly in the 3 C's, and that is community, connection, and collaboration. In these times, it's really important to help the community and bring people out and eliminate the loneliness that seems to be an epidemic. The arts feeds the soul, and we are feeding the community through the arts.
Art in the community, it really brings people together in a way that they normally wouldn't have been brought together before. Equity, diversity, and inclusion are very important. So we here at UC PAC want to make sure that we reach everyone. We have several different venues here at UC PAC. We have our main stage, seats 1,300 people. 1928 Vaudeville Theater is beautiful. We also have a more modern stage, our Hamilton, seats 200 people. And then we also have a lovely studio called the Fazioli Room. We here at UC PAC host so many different kinds of events. We have musical theater, we have stand-up comedy, we have classic rock, we have jazz, we have dance recitals, we have rentals. This is a very versatile space.
I manage our events calendar, so I am looking at the upcoming month to a year out from now. So in 1 month, we could have a local dance company, we could have a national classic rock show, we can have ballet, a sensory-friendly show. Every day, it's something different. One of our most recent sellout performances was Mandy Patinkin, which was very exciting. We also had Chaz Palminteri do his one-man show of A Bronx Tale, and our patrons adored that. Our mission with the Hamilton stage is actually to create opportunities for local artists.
The Union County Performing Arts Center is dedicated to inspiring and engaging the community by offering a wide variety of performances and events.
When we do shows, we see the citizens of this town come together. We also have some educational programming for children. We do a summer camp every year, hosted by Theatrical Artists Prep. We also have our sensory-friendly programming. We have internship programs for the college kids. They come in and they shadow all of our departments. The kids will come during school time hours and learn about what they're reading, and they get to experience the theater in live real time. When it comes to real-life issues being taught through art, we want to make sure that we have programming that relates to all walks of life. UCPAC's community involvement is very exciting. Any kind of necessity that a human being might need, we do a drive for it, and we do it every single quarter. There is a huge correlation between arts involvement and academic achievement. When you teach kids how to operate in the arts, not only are they learning teamwork, but they're learning math, they're learning geometry, they're learning physics, they are learning reading comprehension through the arts.
We have the biggest little Wurlitzer at the UCPAC. It is played during every silent film that we have at the theater, as well as we have a 35mm series. The performing arts is so important to every community, and we truly believe is what's going to heal the world, is people participating in the arts, experiencing the arts. That's what keeps us all going.
To learn more about the Union County Performing Arts Center, visit the website at ucpac.org or see the segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Thanks so much for joining us on this local edition of The Balancing Act. We'll see you next time.